Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to the worship and praise of God at the Sun City Sun Bowl sunrise service on this sunny Easter morning. I am Reverend Brady, Abel, Senior Pastor of United Church. And on behalf of all of us at United Church, I welcome each and every one of you here today. I invite you now to take just a moment and with your smiles and your waves, greet one another. Good morning, one and all.
Happy Easter!
And now let's take just a moment. Breathe in the beauty of this place and center our hearts, minds, and souls on the worship and praise of God. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. The tomb is empty. Jesus lives. Amen. The love of God prevails now and forever. So with joy and thanksgiving, we worship the Lord together. I invite all who are able to rise as we join together in singing our opening hymn, Christ the Lord is risen today, as printed in the bulletin. Our scripture reading for today comes from the Gospel of John. It is chapter 20, verses 1 through 18, the resurrection of Jesus, as printed in your bulletin. Early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one whom Jesus loved, and said to them, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." Then Peter and the other disciple set out and went toward the tomb. The two were running together, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He bent down to look in and saw the linen wrappings lying there, but he did not go in. Then Simon Peter came following him and went into the tomb. He saw the linen wrappings lying there, and the cloth that had been on Jesus' head, not lying with the linen wrappings, but rolled up in a place by itself. Then the other disciple, who reached the tomb first, also went in, and he saw and believed. For as yet they did not understand the scripture, that he must rise from the dead. Then the disciples returned to their homes. But Mary stood weeping outside the tomb. As she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb. And she saw two angels in white sitting where the body of Jesus had been lying, one at the head and the other at the feet. They said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him." When she had said this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" Supposing him to be the gardener, she said to him, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned and said to him in Hebrew, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Do not hold on to me, because I have not yet ascended to the Father. But go to my brothers and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord." And she told them that he had said these things to her. This is the word of the Lord.